Hey peeps! Welcome back to my channel. My name's Jordan. I'm a licensed yoga instructor and massage therapist. And today I will be doing another massage therapist answers your most Googled questions. I'm actually really excited to be doing another recording of this because my first time doing it, I had only been in massage therapy for about 4 or 5 months, and now I'm coming up on 2 years, which is freaking insane to even think about. And yeah, let's just go ahead and hop right into it. So let's go ahead. We're gonna throw off the system here a little bit. We're gonna start off with how can massage. Ooh, wow. Okay, there's a whole bunch of good stuff. Help with carpal tunnel syndrome. I want to touch on this. So although I'm sure many of us, especially if you're around my age, we probably do not suffer from carpal tunnel syndrome. But long story short, I am seeing so many preceptors of carpal tunnel, including in myself, because I am a massage therapist and use my hands and forearms constantly. But I'm also seeing it a lot in folks who work at computers or who have migrated from like being in an office setting to now working more on a computer, like at home in a desk, as opposed to like being able to get up to like go to meetings or talk to different departments. Like everything is done on their computer. So how massage therapy can help that is with carpal tunnel, it's like extreme tension in the tensions as well as the muscle bellies. And what massage therapy does is that we are manually moving the tissues, the tendons, the muscle adhesions out of the way so that way your forearm can slowly begin to heal. It is also great for post-surgery for those who do come to the case of actually having carpal tunnel syndrome. If you have had surgery and had to have had sort of like, I don't know what terminology the surgeons use, but basically what they do is they go inside and they like release the tension. They re-stretch the muscles from the inside. And then of course with that comes scar tissue, muscle weakness from the muscle having to rehab itself by resting. So massage therapy, we use manipulation of the tissues to hopefully get you back in the right place. But like I said, it's really important that you can get on these things before they start happening. Frequent symptoms of carpal tunnel syndrome include the sensitivity here in the thumb, tense forearms, maybe even some pain in the elbow. Also pains in the tendons right here in the wrist. Tingling and numbness can come along with that too, just from with super tight muscles. It tends to cut off the nerve circulation, I guess, or where the electrical signals can go or misfire them. So yeah, massage is actually a really great tool specifically for helping with carpal tunnel syndrome. Also on here, we have how can massage cause a miscarriage? I love this question too. I feel like this is like super informative, and with my experience, I can actually delve into this more. So massage can obviously cause miscarriage by massaging certain areas of the body, like the feet, ankles, and around the clavicular area. A whole bunch of nerves are held in there, and lots of arteries and capillaries travel through there. And anything around lymph nodes, we just want to completely avoid, because when the body is carrying a child, there's so much happening hormonally with the body, overproduction of all these different types of cells and all these different types of systems. So it's just really important that we do not apply deep pressure at all. I would say the firmest you can go is to a moderate pressure, which would be somewhere in between light and medium. Also, you're at highest risk of a miscarriage with massage in your first trimester, because that is such a fragile state anyways in pregnancy. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't get a massage during your first trimester. I've given plenty of massages with people in their first trimester, but it's just really important that you just keep open communication with your doctor and your massage therapist. And we can both, obviously it's case by case, and then as a team, we can decide if massage is best for you in the first trimester or at all during your pregnancy. But I just think that's such an important thing to touch on, because I don't want to scare people away from massage during pregnancy, because it can be such a great tool during your pregnancy, but it is important that you do take it seriously in that same breath. Good, sweet. All right, let's Google some more stuff. Okay, when should massage? Okay, so our first one we're gonna do is how often should massage be done? And this is all very specific. And it's really based off of your needs and with the help of your therapist and of course doctor, if you have any conditions that require that sort of supervision. I would recommend generally massage should be done once a month. If you are post-surgery or recovering from an injury, I would probably say anywhere from weekly to bi-weekly. It all just really depends. But if you're just looking for like good priced, wellness-based massage for kind of like a general well-being, I would definitely recommend at least once a month. If you can swing it bi-monthly. Massage can be just such a great tool, not only to rehabilitate the physical body, but it's also a great time and place for you to kind of just go take care of yourself. Easy enough for me to say I'm 25 and I don't have any kids or anything like that, or any like really big, like heavy responsibilities on my shoulders. I don't even own a home. So it's easy for me to be like, oh yeah, just go bi-weekly and take that time for yourself. But even if you are like a parent or if you're busy or whatever and you have like bigger responsibilities beyond yourself, it is so important to take like an hour just to dedicate to you. Like even if you're not feeling up for it, if you don't think you'll make time for it, the time is already made, especially if you book that appointment in advance. You should go to it and take care of yourself because there's just so many therapeutic benefits to it, physically, mentally, and emotionally. So yeah, that's how often I would recommend generally for massage to be done. But of course it would all depend on like your personal preferences. And again, talk to a massage therapist and see if something might need to be changed. Okay, great. Okay. The second question is, I actually found another one. Okay. We're gonna do the first one though. When should you massage a pulled muscle? This is a fabulous question. I feel like people pull muscles all the time, like whether you're just getting back into like activity, like physical activity, or you're just simply existing and you like bend over and you just mess yourself up the wrong way. So there's a few things I'm gonna tell you to look out for if you've pulled a muscle and you're not sure if you necessarily want to massage it. If your pain scale is over a 4, 1 being like nothing and then 10 being like I need to go to the ER, I'm like confident something is snapped in half. So we don't want to massage anything over a 4 or a 5 depending on your pain scale. Pain is your body's way of telling you this is messed up, do not mess with me, I cannot take any more work. Because although massage is a very relaxing experience and you feel your muscles being relaxed, as a therapist we are putting in our energy and work so that way your muscles can do the work to relax. So any sort of manipulation of the tissues is in a sense activity and work, which is why we always tell you to drink water after your session, because your muscles and your mechanoreceptors, which are the cells in your muscles, have been receiving a lot of stimulation, doing a lot of that work from that stimulation, and it's really important that it just rests. Second thing to look out for when you pull a muscle is if there's heat coming from it, don't touch it. It's inflamed. Your body is already doing the work that is necessary to be done. Our bodies are incredible, adaptive, very responsive organisms. And if you feel heat, if you touch it and it's hot, even if you're just rotating around it with your hand and it feels hot, just leave it alone, let your body heal. Swelling is another one, great sign of inflammation. Even if there's no heat and there's still swelling, do not manipulate the tissue. A general recommendation would be and of course this is just very general, I would wait 72 hours before manipulating any of the tissue or until the inflammation and swelling goes down. During that 72 hours, I would recommend that you do a rotation of heat and ice, just constantly as much as you can, keeping the limb elevated if it's like an ankle or like a calf. Larger muscles like the glutes and the hamstrings, it's just best to find a very neutral position and to rest. We do not want to overexert a pulled muscle because we can further damage the muscle and the tendons connecting to it. So yeah, that was a big question. Sorry, I'm feeling very like explanatory today. I've learned a lot. And then the other random question I found on here is, when should I massage my face? And I more so saw this and got excited because it's not really about when you should massage your face, of course, unless you have a condition regarding the skin on your face or anything else going on in your face. But the way that you should massage your face is you want to always work from your chin up towards your head. And you really don't want to use as much pressure. Like, I don't know if you guys own one or something like it, but I have one of those jade rollers. I hold incredible tension in my jaw and in my cheeks. And when I first got it, I would like literally go to town, but we want to remember that like, not only is our face skin, the estheticians at my job would be so proud of me. Not only is the face skin very delicate and you just ripping it around can, kind of hyperspeed aging, but also, like I was just saying, we have mechanoreceptors in these muscles, and that we don't want to be too abrasive with our face muscles. They're very small and they're very thin and they're not layered too much. And just gentle strokes and staying with your breath to help relax the jaw. Remembering you want to work from the jawline up. This helps with not just blood flow, but also with proper lymph flow, because you do have 2 lymph nodes located right here. I'm sure you know that. But yes, I just wanted to bring that up because I feel like jade rollers are a huge thing now. They're like, because Christmas just happened, they're great stocking stuffers and great for people who have TMJ stuff. But I feel like on those packagings, they're not really listed on how to properly use them, especially like the $5 to $8 ones you can just like pick up in a Target somewhere. So yeah, the more you know. Let's do, why is massage therapy? So I guess the one I really want to answer, because now I'm almost 2 years a massage therapist, is massage therapy a good career? Loaded question. You know, now that I said it out loud, I'm realizing what a loaded question that is. If it's meant for you, then absolutely. I think it's a good career in the sense of it's stable. There's so many different avenues and so many different like work settings that you can work in, which can also be really scary and intimidating and confusing. But honestly, having more options is better than having less options. So I would say massage therapy is a really great career. I think I've said this before, like you feel like you're contributing to the greater good of like your community and people, and just making people feel better. And not in just like the grand total, but like seeing like that one person during that 1 hour is like such a cool, I wish I had the words to describe it. It is just such a unique and amazing experience to see someone like come into your treatment room and like have like this aura and this look on their face, and they're expressing to you their concerns and like the pain that they're in, whether it be physical or emotional. And then for them to like leave the massage just like feeling better, even if it's not permanent, you know, just knowing that like, okay, at least I know they'll make it through today because they look and feel like they'll make it through today. Also being able to answer people's questions. Good God, I feel like I'm constantly, like things that are so obvious to me now that I've been practicing for a little bit, like I'll explain it to people and they're like, I've never thought about it that way, and kind of have like a hashtag duh moment or like a shoulda had a V8 moment, but it's not their scope. Like it's not what they do. They've dedicated their life to a whole different practice that fits them for their career and their life's work. And that's why I exist, and that's why massage therapists exist, is that we're there to give you that information that you might not know, but might have a hashtag duh moment about. And that's like the coolest thing. I love the hashtag duh moments, like when the light bulb just turns on and they're like, bro, what? And you're just like, yeah. Crazy, right? So it's a great career, especially if you're not entirely sure what you want to do, but you know you want to do some form of like body work, I guess it would be the term. But yeah, if you were not sure what you want to do in life, but you think you want to go into body work, I would definitely watch videos like mine and other people's too, and just see if massage therapy is a good career for you. I would say in general, it's a great career, although the burnout is 8 years. So I would also say it's a great side hustle too. If you want to do a little something on the side, but have it make decent money because you want to own like a part-time business, it's a great side hustle or a whole hustle, if you will. All right, massage. Okay, so there's a few things I'm seeing here, and obviously they're all like some form of pain or chronic issue that people can suffer from. So basically what I'm reading through right now here is like massage therapy for back pain, migraines, the fibromyalgia, the sciatica, and I feel like all those kind of correlate to the spine in some sense, like some closer in relation than others of the ones I just listed. Neck pain's another one. Like I said, massage therapy can be really good for helping your muscles relax, but also massage therapy is really great to also have your muscles assessed too, because there's lots of times where people will be complaining of low back pain, and I go to massage their low back and their muscle fibers and tissues, like they feel small. It's like superficially manipulating the tissues like we do in massage therapy. Like I can feel, what lack of a better term, like underdeveloped muscles, whether that be from an injury and you not being able to like physically move the way you used to, or just how your body has been built over your life. There's just so many things that like can correlate to how your body functions right now in this moment. But also we can assess you and find like muscle adhesions and where like maybe a muscle might be underactive and where one might be overactive. Which can be really, really beneficial, especially for the sciatica, because that nerve is just so long. For those of you that don't know what sciatica is, you have this nerve that runs from your low back. It's called your sciatic nerve, and it runs through your gluteus muscle, so right down your butt, basically, and down your leg, and it reaches all the way to the bottom of the foot. It's one of the longest nerves, but also one of the loudest. And when there's an impingement in the spine or somewhere in the pelvis, it can create this excruciating pain for people. And massage is just a really great tool for that, as well as strengthening certain muscles, seeing which ones you tend to hold more tension in, which ones you tend to not engage, which ones you tend to over-engage. It's just such a great therapy for you to understand not just your muscular body, but the musculoskeletal, which is the muscular and how it how it manipulates the skeletal body. And yeah, all right, I feel like there was a bunch of questions where I just had to go on tangents, so I think I'm gonna end it here. All right, guys, so I think that concludes this kind of second episode, lack of a better term, for Massage Therapist Answers Your Most Googled Questions. I hope this was informative, and I hope it may answer questions that you have had or you didn't even know that you've had. If you want more videos like this one, go ahead and hit the like button and make sure to subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. Because although my channel is a dumpster fire of a bunch of random nonsense, I do look at my YouTube studio. I am seeing what you guys are watching and what you guys are liking. So when you like certain videos, I know to make more like those ones. So yeah, I hope you guys had a really great Christmas. I hope you guys are going into the new year feeling good. 2022, 222, synchronizing numbers. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a very happy new year. Bye.